Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another daily scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I'm Anson. It is Friday. There's Willow. So that one decided she wanted to run out yesterday, right as the time I had to leave to go get the kiddo from school. And she knows that she's not supposed to just bolt out the door. So she slept outside last night. And I don't think it fazed her not one bit, because this morning, as the kids were going out to leave for school, bolted out the door again. So she's out here. And she's peeing. Thanks, Willow. Appreciate you. Well, what's going on today? So, yesterday, was able to go out to Jeff's place or at Bobblehead Homestead and just help out. And so many people showed up with trailers that the amount of stuff that he needed to move yesterday, with the amount of trailers that we had, my trailer didn't get used. Well, for one, we have the sides up on the trailer. So the biggest thing that he needed to move was the hoop houses for the chickens. Well, those aren't going to fit on my trailer. Other than a few little smaller odds and ends type things that had already fit onto a trailer that already had a hoop house, or things to like that, because they'd already had one of the smaller little utility trailers loaded out with, fencing and just some of the other stuff. So my trailer did not get used, and that's okay. He already knows that it's there and available whenever he needs to use it. And because the biggest thing with that is I knew that I already had to meet Gladys somewhere to be able to get the little one if I was going to be out and about, because she had to leave early yesterday, right? I'd already talked about that yesterday in the video. So it just worked out that since our trailer didn't get used, I just came straight back to the house and was able to be here with the kiddo while Gladys went to her appointment. So I know I missed out on some tacos, though. That would have been nice to get back out that way and to finish unloading and helping out and such, and having some good grub and some good fellowship. But hey, it doesn't always work out when you got kiddos. So today, though, as you can see, I'm in a hoodie today. It actually got a little cool last night. We need to get the furnace. So the RV furnace works perfectly fine, but all of the vents in the floor, because I reinstalled a new vent in almost every single floor registry to where we can close it, right, to where it has the little dampers that are in there. Well, whenever you have the dampers, obviously it's going to trap dirt and trash and just all those things in there. But that's also nice because it doesn't allow all that stuff to go down into the vent system, right, into your ventilation ducting. So the other issue that we have, though, is to be able to vacuum that stuff out. Our vacuum is not here. Our vacuum is at the storage location over at my buddy's place, because we didn't need it. We're in an RV. What do you need a vacuum for? We don't have any carpet. So but I'm gonna have to go get that. I wish I just had like a little tiny shop vac that I could just go in there and get that stuff out, but I don't. I have a bigger shop vac, but my bigger shop vac, I need to get a new hose for it, so I can't use that one either. So this weekend we'll head over there. We'll grab the vacuum. We'll get all the registries cleaned out. That way we can start firing up the heater because it's coming. And that's the biggest reason why I'm working on this. I'm trying to get this up and going, but I have a feeling that even if I get this going, that we're still going to have to use a garden hose going from the well house to the RV, So I'm going to need to insulate that, of either buying the electric coil that I can put on there to plug in, because that only heats up when it needs to, right? It has the little thermostat in it. So I will look into those, because we got about, I don't know, 50 feet, give or take, probably less than that, of where it needs to go. Because obviously, I mean, I can even show you guys because I'm standing right here. So basically, right here, where the well house or the well is, that's not going to be there. It's going to be a little further over, and I would have to dig a trench, basically all down the back of that RV, and getting the line. So we already have the water line. Okay, we already have what we need for that, including going from the well to the well house. I already have all of that piping that I need for that. It's just getting it in the ground. So obviously, don't have the funds to go rent a trencher. So all that trenching has to be done by hand using my trenching shovel. So anyone that's dug anything here in this area of Arkansas knows the challenge that can be, because everywhere you look is rocks, anywhere from rocks to rocks and bigger, right? Some of those rocks in the area, you need a tractor or equipment to be able to move it around, some type of mechanical means, because you're not doing it by hand. But yes, we will get it going. We will make sure that the water does not freeze at one way or another, because I think fall's coming in quick. I do believe that we're still going to see some hotter days before it really starts to kick in, right? Because you always get those false falls that come through every so often, but you'll get a couple days or a couple nights of upper 50s, lower 60s, which is cold whenever you're used to being in 100-degree weather. And then, but we don't have to worry about the water freezing at that point. So I think we still have, quite a few months before we really need to worry about it. But I'm not waiting. I'm getting this thing built and doing what we need to do, trying to get the water line and such into the ground, down deep enough so we don't have to worry about it freezing, and doing all those things. So yeah, follow along on the journey, you guys. So just know that I'm out here. I need to get busy. Probably be busy all weekend trying to get this up and going, getting stuff moved around. So no time like the present. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you all at that. We definitely appreciate you guys for following the journey, helping us grow, sharing us out to your friends. It's greatly appreciated. Give us that thumbs up. It helps with the little algorithm thing. And last but not least, remember to always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.